If you look around, you'll see everything is just developed. There aren't many places like this left.
Because the land has become so valuable, and particularly if you chunk it out in 40 or 80 acre chunks, somebody can make a lot of money doing that. But they do that, every deer in the country leaves, and we lose that much more habitat. I view that sort of fragmentation as pretty perilous.
It's really important that conservation and agriculture work together. Not only do we raise beef cattle, but we raise antelope and deer and moose and elk and all the other species. We're really big time habitat for all the wildlife.
Conserving our ag lands is so important. Once they're gone, and we're losing them at an alarming rate.
I don't know what Wyoming is without its open spaces. It's what excites people about coming here. They want to be here to see the wide open spaces, to get a taste of the Western life. I think if Wyoming just becomes another place off the interstate, that'd be really sad. We would have lost something really neat and really unique.
Over the last 20 years across the United States, we've lost over 30 million acres of agricultural land to development. And development is important, but there has to be a balance. And I think that that's where we come into play, is we are able to work to help find that balance. The Wyoming Stock Growers Land Trust, we work to conserve Wyoming's working landscapes, farms and ranches, wide open spaces, natural habitats, and rural communities. We're Wyoming's only agricultural land trust. So we ensure that the tools that we provide through the conservation easement mechanism are tailored to Wyoming farmers and ranchers.
Our ranch has been in my family for about 100 years.
It's been very important to us to carry on what the past generations have done.
First bought this place, I walked a lot of the country and really grew to appreciate it, and it had been subdivided. We wanted to put it back together again. So we set out to buy the other chunks of land, and that's been a 35-year process. When we put this series of parcels back together into one contiguous piece, Wyoming Stock Growers Land Trust made it easier in talking to a few of the owners because it was going in a conservation easement.
Knowing that our ranch has a conservation easement on it feels good because, you know, we've all seen what can happen with the subdividing properties. That's a big thing to me in my heart, is that this place is not for us to sell. You know, I mean, we could sell it and we'd be rich, but it's not for sale, right? Because, I mean, these generations before, you can't sell that. You know, in my mind, you can't sell what they did. Some of the stuff they did when they did it, we wouldn't have no idea, you know, how hard that was. That's kind of what sticks with me.
My husband died 19 years ago. This was a large parcel of land that I inherited from my husband and through his family. But I think he'd be really happy to know that this land, this ranch, will always be, as a ranch, conserved and not developed. It's exciting for me that it won't change, that it won't be sold to a development.
I was pretty adamant that I wanted land to stay together, but people don't last forever, but organizations do continue. That's why it's important that Wyoming Stock Growers Land Trust continues to be able to do the things that need to be done on the land that they've committed to take care of. And we need some help in doing that.
People should support the Wyoming Stock Growers Land Trust because they're not making any more land. I support the Land Trust because I think they're very in tune with the preservation of agriculture and conservation.
I financially support the Land Trust because I think that you have to put your money where your mouth is. I want to live here, and I want this place to be a place that I can brag about the way I always have. And I think the open spaces are a key part of the draw here. So I try every year to lend my financial support to the Land Trust to make sure that I can still make that compelling case for why Wyoming is a place where everybody should want to be.